Radiant team ban. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Bang.
Radiant team pick. Virtus Pro.
Bounty Hunter. Dazzle.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Ban. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to pick.
Send.
Radiant team pick.
Slaughter.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to pick.
The sack.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team banned.
Life stealer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Please, no arc ward.
5 seconds remaining.
Spectre.
Radiant team pick. Mirana.
Mirana.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Phantom.
Choose your hero. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
This is the biggest outdraft of the tournament so far.
Prepare for battle.
Thanks, Zyori. Sunspan here with Grand Grant.
Hello.
Do you remember the first time we ever cast together,
I
my
do.
friend? How many years ago was that?
I believe 2000, 2012, 2011.
Oh, gracious. You're showing your age along with myself. You were a little pup back then.
We were just two pups getting along, and now we're watching South America versus CIS Dota. Something I doubt many people thought we'd see in this time of year, but with the new changes, feels good to see South American Dota, and we saw them last game look so good against Immortals, the Korean NA team.
Yeah, like I said, they're probably the scariest team to face in a best of one, especially with a team like VP that probably doesn't have much experience playing against South American Dota.
Exactly, and already look at this smoke gank coming with Theo uphill. They see where they're at.
Oh boy, Laposta spotted though. They see him. Ramsey's at least in solo. I don't think anything's going to come of this, although there may be a rune snipe, if you will. But Ramsey's doesn't really care that much, apparently.
Yeah, he doesn't. Looks like it's just going to be a 2-for-2 rune instead of anything different. And, well, Ramsey's is actually... Okay, now he's not.
I mean, Ramsey's has balls. I'll give him that, but maybe not that big.
He does. And we do see these drafts. I mean, VP just looks so well-rounded. But if SG starts snowballing, you know, you get a quick level 7 from Leshrac, push some towers, even level 6 from Bounty Hunter, get some track gold. It's definitely doable if Phantom Lancer doesn't go that strange bots build we see a lot. If he goes more of the treads into like fighting build.
When's the last time you saw treads on Phantom Lancer?
We saw it was a little bit ago, like I'd say a couple weeks ago. NA has started doing it. BSJ actually
let's hope South America watches BSJ and the greatness that is his stream.
I believe so.
To get the strength treads idea.
Yep, and here we go. Already going to be so rough for ADR middle with the Bane there. I'm surprised he actually doesn't have the Enfeeble.
Perfect.
He's going to get arrowed here. I thought you were going to go with 4DR, by the way. You've already switched that up.
ADR, it's what he wants. Even though he puts 4DR, you know, I'll respect the man's wishes.
That's not what you said before the game, Grant. How dare you change things up on me?
Don't tell him.
Ramsey's top. VP was talking about how they didn't really think Beastmaster's that good just because the Necro's bad right now, but see him picked after yesterday's game.
Yep, that's true. The biggest thing is, I mean, they left it for so long, right? As they know SG's not going to pick it. They didn't pick it.
Dazzle. A little bit of a right-click action. That's going to be first blood for Solo. When's the last time you saw Solo get first blood?
It has been some time, but now bottom lane.
You can see a little bit of action. Bro Strike did come out along with the Crush. Haven't seen Lil in the river yet. I'm really excited to see him in the Roshan pit, specifically, Grant. I don't know about you.
Yeah, there's not even water in the Rosh pit, so be interesting to see if it does work in there. I doubt it does, but yeah, like you said, you have to be level 4 of the Guardian Sprint to have it affect in the river, so still have to wait a little bit for that.
Lil's pretty greedy though. He'll get there pretty soon.
One of the greedier fours. That's why you see him playing Doom, playing Enchantress. Just like to farm by himself. Let Solo do all the work, and we just saw him get a first blood. So
indeed,
good start.
The sacrificial Solo that gets first blood. Don't see that all too often. Right now, the Bounty Hunter level 1 only.
Middle lane though, man. Leshrac, even with that 2v1 start, he's 14-9 against 7-7 already. Bane's coming back. He's like, all right, let me come help you out. ADR definitely one of just the top players in North American, South American matchmaking overall. Insanely high skilled player.
You'll see a little more harassment on the Bounty Hunter, but yeah, the Leshrac right now, ADR holding on to 2 skill points. Not sure what he wants to go for. I guess if he finds the opportunity to push, we'll go for the Diabolic. But Lightning Storm, actually, which build do you prefer this game? Obviously, you talked about the pushing potential with Diabolic. Do you think in lane the Lightning Storm is probably the right move?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Lightning at all. I think
really?
The cast range of it is just so bad. I just don't like it at all. Unless you're going for that big damage, it's just not that good.
Yeah, it's kind of the story of Leshrac's history, if you will, where we might see a little bit of action. Bottom lane, Beastmaster actually finds his way to the grave, surprisingly enough, and
now
in the top. River got the open wounds onto Dazzle. A couple more right clicks to do. Nightmare is there though, and that should ensure the kill. But that's a lot of damage with the Shadow Wave. They're gonna find him. PL though, attempting to go for Ramses, cancels the salve. Looks like he'll walk away safely.
And unfortunately, because he has level 2, that Spirit lands 5 more mana cost is actually what cost him that kill right there. But
yeah, true.
Still, PL is farming. I mean, he's top CS right now, so they're doing a good job. Middle, top, and even bottom now because they just killed Pasha, and Laposo is struggling so much, and then they get that kill, and it's not too bad. The middle lane. Yeah. I believe you're dead, bud.
ADR is super dead. Although the arrow misses, Starstorm should be enough to finish him off. Indeed it is. Bardinho there, a little bit too late. Didn't have Grave, though.
Yep.
Goes for a 1-0-1 build right now. Have you seen the Poison Touch in action so far, the new Poison Touch?
I believe we saw it a little bit, but I didn't watch that closely. Still doesn't feel like it has the biggest impact. Looks a little cooler, though.
Yeah, as this courier looks to be sniped here by Theolacor.
Let's see, it's going to be close.
No! The fortification of the courier. What's it actually called? The shield. Wow, it's actually super simple.
Just the shield. And asleep again. Bardinho in a little bit of trouble. 40R is here.
Crush into arrow. Easy kill. Split Earth will miss. Seen that once or twice before on a Leshrac.
Yep. I mean it's level 3 stun. Still extremely hard to hit.
Bottom lane. Laposa getting chased down into the trees, knowing that a couple TPs are on cooldown for SG. A couple more right clicks will suffice, and Ramses ends up getting the last hit. Costabile is here though. Ramses will trade his life. Definitely not worth.
Yep, Papasha now in trouble as well. But he'll eat out. But Theo is right there on him. He does have the Janata hit. Will we see a Lance? He doesn't have enough mana. Now he does. Will they try to chase him down? No, he's just going to farm up.
Yeah, with one Lance, I don't think they can get this kill regardless.
They can't either. Not enough mana for the Shuriken either. And so they send Laposa top. Obviously, Sand King versus any melee feels kind of good, but there's always so much kill potential when a Sand King doesn't have Sandstorm.
Right. Man. Going back to the Lesh, though, kind of an NA classic, I would say, a Lesh core. Every other region feels like more support, at least in terms of history. Not the most popular hero in general, currently.
Not really used, yeah. I guess Swindlemelons enjoyed playing it a lot. That was, like you said, NA. Besides that, we saw it played on day 1. And it went decently for the Chinese, but unfortunately it just didn't quite pay out for them. And uh-oh.
Yeah, we got the Mare, we got the Dust. They're waiting for the Arrow and the Crush. Not the best layering, but matter. Shallow Grave, not quite in range for it there. But again, another TP from the support.
And this is the problem. I mean, we didn't even really talk about it much. Just Bane Mirana, no matter what, if it's double support or support plus a core, it's just such an easy setup, right? Like,
yeah.
Unless you have people there already, it's impossible to go. And here they go.
They're going to go again. Oh, there's the Grave. Going to keep him alive for
Soldier's
Holy
fortune.
crap, the
Yeah, it
changes?
is.
It doesn't go invis anymore, but my god, a lot of armor.
Yeah, it is. And now Bardinho in a tad of trouble, but actually Lil, they're going to turn on him and
Dire's
Theo.
bottom tower
A lot
is
like
under
last
attack.
game, he's just so underleveled early, but it doesn't even feel like track comes that late, and we see him get that double kill, just good rotations from them, and PL continues to farm.
Yep. And we're only a minute and a half away from a tome that could potentially get him closer to that level 6. Bot lane, Costabile gets nightmared up. We have a crush.
Mirana.
Don't think Mirana's here, although she is TPing as we speak, and that is a lot of damage with the Shadow Wave coming out, helping out his comrade in arms, and SG will walk away safely.
That AoE, even though it's just level 1 poison, the AoE just slows Lil down enough, he can't really do anything. And now, yeah, it feels like SG in a pretty good position. They're down 2 kills, but they're up some gold, mostly because this PL's farming so well and those good rotations in the jungle for themselves. And a lot of these kills are on solo, right? He's 4-1-1. He has 4 of the kills, and, I mean, honestly, Radiant's fine with that. It's a lot like Blue Bardinho getting the kills. Like, it just doesn't mean that much to him, given the 5 position supports all the kills.
I have an update on Leshrac here,
Thank
Grant. He did not go Diabolic Edict. He's going against your greater wisdom.
Oh, no. He's clearly, you know, a pretty good player, and I like it. I mean, the burst damage we saw bottom, and, oh, middle lane.
Yeah, we might have
Gotta be
initiation
careful.
onto Solo. Solo's playing pretty passively overall. They really need to hit a split earth to be able to get this. Rotation's not super close either. Solo
And here we
trying to
go.
get some XP.
Ooh. Could have gone for it, accidentally ran downhill, though. Lepo's having a good time. He's level 8 now. Went for bottle. Very rare you see the Sand King just bottle boots now instead of mana boots or tranquil.
I wonder if he bought that at the secret shop. What do you think?
More than likely he did. I don't think he's been back to base, especially because he's level 8. He's having a great time.
He's doing really well. Solo's going to be spotted out here by Bardinho and Tholicore here.
Under attack.
Rune will go the way of the Dazzle, and Solo could be in trouble, but we do have Lil coming in. Not level 4 sprint as of yet. Getting pretty close. Needs to hit that level 7.
Yep, they have to be careful. The lifestealer still very strong. Could have just phase booted on over and joined that fight. Bottom lane, though, all the while, PL just pushing it.
Yeah, he's 1,000 ahead of everybody in the game right now, having a very, very good start to this.
Yeah, 10 minutes in, especially when he can't like farm just as quick as the Starstorm spamming in Mirana.
Yeah, for sure.
Feels good for him. Solo, meanwhile, trying to get that experience. It is 10 minutes in. Doesn't look like... Does he have the tome coming out? He does, and 2 smokes. So he should actually be able to get level 6 off the once he gets that siege unit, but might take a while to kill that thing. No, he has it. All right. And that's going to be the problem, right? I mean, they do have you have a Sand King stun, you have a Lesh stun, as well as a Shuriken toss, so we might not see that many successful Fiends grips. You'll just see him use it on whoever. If he finds Dazzle, he'll use it on him. Just use it successfully. It's a lot like Black Hole. Long cooldown, but as long as you get 1 successful kill with it early game, it's fine.
So is what you're saying, once he hits level 25, you're not going to see the plus 7 second Fiend's Grip duration, Grant? Gracious. Top lane, we have the Infested bring the Ramses up to full HP.
Highly doubt we'll see that. The 250 brains of damage heal, that's pure damage.
Honestly, the Fiend Grip thing might be one of the worst talents, 25 talents in the game.
Definitely might, unless somehow you're level 25 and everyone else is 10 or something.
Or no stuns on the enemy team.
Yep. Oh,
Situational.
Radiant Scan actually hit red for like 0.5 seconds, and I'm sure they saw that. They know someone's rotating bottom, and look at that, already hiding.
Yeah,
oh, he's going to try to fake him out here, but smoke doesn't break. It breaks once. Now is he going to throw the axes over? He's eating over. Uh-oh.
They get the vision. The arrow actually connects. They don't layer it correctly, but this might be enough, especially with the Fiend's Grip. Beautifully done from VP. TPs are actually canceled on the way of SG, so this should open up for a tier 1 tower destruction.
Yeah, it was a nice play trying to bait out with the Doppelganger, but unfortunately, because they were smoked up, they knew it was fake when it didn't break their smoke, and that was Kern's in a nicely timed arrow by no one.
And you just see the power of the Hawk there. Instantly spawns it. It gives so much more vision than before. Pretty insane. This hero just seems super strong. Only the second game we've seen, and so far it's shaping out to be similar to the first.
And a lot like Young 11, he goes for book 1. We'll see if he goes for book 2 or 3, but top lane. Do we have any detection from the Radiant side? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Theo has 1 Sentry Ward.
Oh, the Burrow Strike is there. Split Earth on top of it. Do they have enough burst? It looks like they do. Unfortunately, not able to use one of his 3 charge. Are you aware that Mirana has 3 charge leaf?
I am aware, and it is pretty good. I think one of the most ridiculous things in the game right now, especially because just a mid-pod, it's just so hard to bring down now. And top lane tower will go down. I think it doesn't matter who they give it to. Lepos is getting his Blink Dagger no matter what now. And ADR will pick that up. He's going for the Bloodstone. Ooh, and Ramses
And he's
has
spotted
an armlet, but he is spotted. Won't even get level 10 off this because it'll be leached experience. And maybe Ramses noticed that. Like, he's like, I should have gotten a lot more experience for that.
Radiant's
Yeah, it's a
middle
heads-up
tower
play then if
is
that's the
under
case.
attack.
But here
We'll
we
be
go.
surrounded here. Solo's here for moral support, if nothing else, and maybe defeat his life away. Like, kill me instead of my carry. That is Solo's prerogative, and he will gladly die for
But now they
Ramses.
do have track because of that. And even, I know they're not going to get this kill on Ramses, but just getting that move speed, getting that vision on him,
Yeah.
they're super happy with this. While PL just farming up, almost has that Diffusal Blade in
Radiant-
I
less than
forgot
400.
there was a PL in the game, Grant.
And he's having a great time. 110, 88 CS, beating out Ramses.
So once you get that diffusal, is that when he starts showing up to fights, you think?
I think you
treads
keep
first?
pushing. Maybe just if you see someone else split pushing on the other team, you just follow him around because you're gonna be able to out farm anyone with your
Dire's
Diffusal
top
Blade, right? You
tower
just
is
throw it on
under
the hero,
attack.
zone him out while you're farming, and leave your team to 4v4.
Radiant's middle tower
And with the
is
Blink
under
Dagger on
attack.
Sand King and how strong Lesh is in the mid game, I think you're fine with that.
All right, well, we got a 4-man smoke from VP, and guess what they're going to do with that newly picked up amplified damage, also known as corrosive haze.
Wasn't Laposa smoked and he blinked over and it broke? Or was I crazy?
not
I might be
sure.
crazy. They're gonna roar Roshan.
Oh my, they want him bad.
will
They'll
get him.
find him. Perhaps a little bit scared of the potential initiation from Sand King, but as we can see, not close enough to do anything
Damn,
like
that is such a quick
Radiant's
Roshan.
middle
Unfortunately,
tower
just
is under
no
attack.
vision up from SG. I mean, besides Vici Gaming, all the teams have been pretty weak on their warding, honestly. Even VP, even Liquid in the winner's break. It just feels like Vici's so far ahead in that. And now Arrow's going to fly. It's actually going to hit Theo, but they need to be careful.
Yep, 3-man smoke here. Mirana's going to pop her ult. They know that Tholico is there. And wow! Literal insta-give. Here comes Laposa. Destroys the creeps. Get out of there, my friend. He pops the haste. Should be good to go, but now they know Epicenter is down.
Uh-oh, now he is going to get gripped here? Nope.
Nightmare. Looks like the crush will hit, but not the arrow. The creep tanks it for the team. MVP creep that died.
Surprisingly, I mean, nothing more of that happened. I thought SG could have definitely lost a lot more. Stun comes in on Ramses.
Yeah,
Just
just
gonna
a
get
burrow
hit up.
strike, but does have the Aegis, of course. Not too scared at this point. Lil, about 700 away from finishing a Blink Dagger for himself.
Diffusal Blade up on the PL now. They can definitely group up and go for this tower, and here we go. Lil actually getting gone on, but just bounce a Shuriken at him, and that's it.
All right, Lil, we need to see you in the river, my friend. Not sure if we've seen that yet, but it is a level 4 sprint now.
My goodness, he's going to be flying like a
Can't
butterfly. Chicken's actually just flying in the middle, fly back, and SG realizes we're wasting a lot of time here. Let's just go farm. It's better than just sitting middle, not really doing anything.
Were you part of that discussion about Beastmaster not getting Wild Wing ever?
I was not.
What do you think about that? You can get every one of those neutrals except for Wild Wing.
I think the point is to speed up the game, right? And Wild Wing's like the only defensive one you can get, so they just decided not to.
Man, you are so smart, Grant.
Thank you.
Did you have a conversation with Ice Frog about that?
I have not since 2006. No wonder the game's been in a slow decline.
That's quite a long time ago. Gracious. Lifestealer, Ramses pops the Rage. Of course, still has the Aegis, so...
You have a lot of kill potential with just Costa as well as Laposa top. All they need is that blink stun, but they do have to be careful. If he gets a sleep off as well as the Fiend's Grip on the other hero, could just be an easy 2 kills for the other side, but Radiant does get mid-tower. And that was with 3 people. Oh, ADR, wow. Double juke.
Looks like they're going to find Solo in the top lane. Nightmares himself gets off the... No, not going to be nearly enough. Ramsey, in the meantime, trying to make up for the loss there, but he's not a great hero against Lifestealer. That's for sure. They might actually be able to find him. Of course, Aegis still intact. Can he get away? Armlet toggling will be successful.
Meanwhile, Theo just going down bottom. Roar comes out.
Roar. Nice Burrow Strike counter initiation. They're going to get rid of that Aegis, that pesky Aegis, but the PL will find his way to the grave. Laposa looks to be next. The arrow will connect in the Sandstorm, and the right click should suffice, but Burrow Strike is available. He dies during the process.
And that could have been such a good fight. If there was no Aegis on the Lifestealer, that would have been such a different fight. Such a good fight for them. They need ADR at these fights as well. Now that he has Bloodstone, you'll definitely see him start showing up.
And we're going to see double Maelstrom, by the way. We have one on Mirana already, and Lifestealer Ramsey's picking that up next, so PL might not be that big of an issue for them in the mid to late game.
And we will see Book 3, and it's going to come out of the Beastmaster.
All right,
Obviously
cool.
a lot better this game because, I mean, it still gives True Sight, right? They didn't take that away.
That's correct.
All right, and you're against the Beastmaster as well as the Sand King. It definitely need it.
No. Nightmare, but Solo just using that defensively. So it's all the course here.
Still going on solo. He actually gets gripped.
They're going to try to grip him. Lil is here. Sprint up in 2 seconds. They're going to find that kill pretty easily. Split Earth is here, though. They're going to find the trade as a result. Solo getting diffuseled up, and that's going to be an easy track kill going their way.
Yep. Not only then, he just forgot to move his raindrop charge, so he loses one right there.
Nice.
Feels bad as a Bane. Yeah, and they're going to get that tier 1 tower, so Costa is having a pretty good game, still falling behind a little bit, but the tower will move him forward. That's what they need to do, just get Leshrac as well as PL involved with these track kills. But there's going to be so much split pushing coming out from Ramsey as well as no one this whole game.
Boots
of Travel will be the choice for Phantom Lancer, by the way.
I mean, you got to deal with the split push somehow. At least he didn't go first item. That's the biggest thing. If you go for it first item, it's like 2,000 empty net worth. Yeah, super greedy. You may be top farming, but you used all that just to get more farming. They're going to find another. It's Pasha.
No, nice counter initiation there from no one, but Pasha is in a lot of trouble. Gets off the roar. There comes the Infest Bomb at a Lil. Bardini will find his way to the grave as well. 2 dead in the blink of an eye. Make it 3. This is a disaster for SG. As they lose the PL, that is the big kill for VP.
Yeah, might have been a little overly aggressive there. They get 1 kill in the Beastmaster, but that Infest Bomb hit all 3 of them, did so much damage.
And was that the introduction of the Blink Dagger here? Introductory Blink Dagger, or does he have
Lil had it. He had it in the last fight.
Okay.
So he farmed.
Oh my god, look at him. Look at him go. Oh, the Slardar. Oh yeah. That's satisfying.
Yeah, he's moving pretty
I think
quickly.
I might just open up a test server here and just play with him in the river all day. Well, that's pretty legit.
Sounds like fun.
Let's make a game mode together where it's just a river for Slardar.
Alright, you're out of control already.
Sound good, Grant?
Nah, it sounds pretty good. The only problem here, SG already, by losing those early Bloodstone charges, it feels so bad for Leshrac, because he needed to snowball out of control pretty quickly and already falling behind with that 1 death.
Yeah, I feel like the Bounty Hunter's struggling quite a bit. It's actually pretty hard to get off tracks knowing that Crush could be coming your way instantly.
Exactly. You come out to Invis, you're just going to get found out.
You're just done.
And you look at the levels. Lil is the 4 support. He's level 11. Theo is only level 7. A complete 4-level difference.
Yeah, that's rough.
And overall, Theo's just the lowest level by 2. Next closest is Bane at 9. And, well, Shadows will be taking the Dire.
And the Infest Bomb is ready. It is equipped. Will it be deployed with an actual kill? Dazzle might be the sacrifice here. We'll see if they can find her.
Dazzle level 10 though.
They're going to fight next in the Shrine potentially. Burn Strike's only going to hit 1, but there's the Infest Bomb. Dazzle's dead right off the bat. Bane looks to be next. It will be a trade. Nice roar onto Leshrac into the axes. Remember the mitigated damage there, or amplified damage, I should say. 2 for 1. Laposa comes up with beautiful epicenter onto 2. Track kills galore for them if they're able to pick up Ramses. Indeed they are. Another track coming out on no one. It's a 3 for 2. Nice trades overall as no one is dead. Great turnaround from SG, which started as a terrible fight.
The only problem, they microed the chicken. He had the boots of travel flying out, and the chicken just sat there. So they lose a ton of gold on that chicken until it comes back. And that actually hurts his farming a ton, because they just won this fight. He could have TP'd top or something and just continued farming, but now he can't.
He has to walk his little legs over to the mid lane, unfortunately for him.
Still a decent fight. I mean, I believe it was a 3 for 3, but your PL didn't die. And I mean, anyone that Lil goes on with Lifestealer inside is just dead. They have no one who's tanky enough to survive through that.
And of course, ADR did die with the Bloodstone, so has 8 charges right now.
Not the worst, but oh man, he's going... That is one way to deal with this. That, like we said, if anyone gets stunned up by Lil, he has that Aeon Disc, so immediately when the Lifestealer jumps out, that's going to proc, and he's going to survive for like 3 more seconds for that grave.
That's true.
That's actually a really good pickup in this situation.
That is one of the few instances where that part of the item is great.
Yeah, actually. It feels like that, and like versus an axe or something. Feels like the only ones you can really think of. Laposa gets arrowed in the middle.
Right next to a haste rune. Will it be denied? Solo, he pump faked it. Thought better.
Then he got tracked. He's like, there's a lot of people here, aren't there?
But you know he wanted it. That shows the discipline of Solo. I mean, if this was 2 years ago,
arrow him again.
He'd go for that for sure.
Is gonna hit on Laposa once more, but don't believe they have it. He's been doing so much damage in these fights. The leap is actually a buff to like just him. We're gonna see initiation coming in with their back out. The 200 attack speed on only yourself is so good for a carry Mirana. It's actually
should be going Lincoln's this game. Gonna be pretty good. Dodges Burrow Strike.
Yeah, and that's been the biggest one. We saw that huge Burrow Strike epicenter nicely done by Laposa, helping him win that fight. I think we might see the Lifestealer go too after Mjolnir.
Yeah, Mjolnir looks to be first.
Oh, and Theo, he sees the chicken. Let's see what he does with it. Can he get on the way back?
Oh, he's lining it up. Will he get it?
Oh,
It's gonna take two it's gone. It had the shield as well if the quick fingers were there for VP.
Yeah, and without the attack speed on Bounty Hunter, it's almost impossible to get that if they're expecting it.
No, you gotta get Echo Saber now. I mean, that's an insta-kill. Insta-kill career.
The meta's changing too quick for me in this new patch. And here we go, the bomb's coming out from Lil again.
Yeah, it's quite scary. Dazzle, not a great hero.
Oh, the chicken! He got it this time!
Oh my.
Is he dead? Oh!
Yolacore!
What a good TP. Lil was too scared to. He just didn't have the blink. Actually, used it to try to catch up, and right behind the trees. Perfectly done. This guy's created so much space in all the games, and he's level 11
well. Oh,
now.
we're gonna see this again, huh?
I want to see how quick they take this down. Started at 24 minutes exactly. He's gonna die like 24-10.
Oh my
goodness.
Lord! That is pretty filthy.
7 seconds on a level 2 Roche.
That is quite filthy.
Whoa.
Epicenter comes in, ends up being wasted. There was an offensive weave used, so VP did not want to fight. They're lucky they didn't get caught out there.
I like that they thought about going for it because VP probably didn't really expect it. They're like, wait a minute, we have an Aegis. It's a 6 versus 5. There's no way they go for this. That's what Laposa thought, and unfortunately VP did know something was coming. Not much warding from either team again. We only see, what, 1 ward from each team, both of them being, like, mildly offensive wards. That's about it.
Mildly offensive?
Mildly offensive. Just these
like
aren't
you
that
and
very
me.
good wards.
You and me are the wards today.
It's
all good.
Oh my. Bottom tower going to drop so quickly again with Pasha.
This tower is gone. Lincoln's is waiting for no one at base.
But look at top. Going down just as quickly with the last track of Diabolic Edict.
The one-man pushing machine up.
Uh-oh, oh my goodness.
Triple TP. Oh, they're going to find the crush. There's the...
I mean...
Yeah, there's the Eon disc coming to work, but it only does so much.
Yeah, think about that during like an actual team fight though.
Oh, the crush will find the Bardino. Second kill goes away of VP. Please continue your thoughts.
Yeah, well, but think of like that was during a team fight. He just instantly survives that opening burst of damage. Would have been really good. Unfortunately, he does not, and he had to back up a lot quicker. I mean, Pasha was seeing that tower so quick they had to know something was up.
But speaking of Lil being greedy, by the way, we'll be going Midas now. So he's going to turn into a core in the next, I want to say 20 minutes.
Yeah, even if not,
if
he might just go
going that long.
Might just go 4-stab as well. Just accelerates, gets you your levels. I was going to say levels you need, but this guy's not struggling with levels at all.
I think a lot of it has to do with running or sprinting in that river, you know? Find all the farm you want on any
bottom
side
lane.
of the map.
Laposa, Pasha, as well as Theo going at it. Gives him the track. Laposa actually
unit coming into play as well. You have the slow, or the purge that doesn't dispel.
That's unfortunate. I don't know. That hero just feels so strong, and we're seeing the power of it. You just summon that, throw your axes, and then all your units do so much more damage to him. Uh-oh, and Laposa needs to be in trouble. The book's still there. It could have solo killed him if he didn't get that stun off.
And there's the purge coming through again. Laposa.
Not even a hero near him, and he's that afraid.
I mean, those units are super annoying, let's be real. They still have the mana burn from auto-attacking, which has been a lot of the damage in history with Necro books.
And VP looking to do what they want to do, obviously. Like everyone probably thought this was going to be a stomp. SG has kept it close, but VP just looking to run away with it. Almost has that. I don't know if he is going for the Lincolns or if he's going for Mjolnir now.
They don't really have a great lineup against the initiation from Slaughter with Nakes inside. Like they have Dazzle Grey, but if it's on Dazzle, you're just dead.
Yep.
And then you have no save whatsoever. And Pasha has been doing work with his Beastmaster as well.
The fact you can have an initiation with the Slardar plus the Lifestealer and then a Beastmaster on another side of the fight is just so scary. But a big smoke up from SG. They have to make something happen right here.
They have been scanned.
Fortunately, they have indeed for them. And it's Mjolnir, so we thought it was going to be the Lincolns on Mirana, but nah, he has both. Oh dear.
Yeah, she's quite farm friendly.
Yeah, that is.
And the Lifestealer and Mirana are top 2 in net worth. Both have Mjolnirs right now.
They have so much DPS. Those two plus the Beastmaster, if you just push together with that inner beast, that is a ton of attack.
I hope this is not a troll. Ramses has queued up Radiance on Lifestealer. I miss this build. This is an NA classic.
I mean, this is just... I mean, why not, right? Here he has plenty of attack speed, plenty of survivability with just the armlet, has a cheese. Might as well just get that evasion as well as the damage.
This is a BSJ special too, right?
BSJ special was Tranquil Boots, Radiance, hop inside of an Ancient Creep.
It's close.
So
It's halfway
like
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's never speak of that again.
TPing out. I always like that. It's enjoyable to watch. Lil, Moonlight Shadow. He's going to find ADR. And one would think this would be an insta-kill, but we do have some reinforcements on the way. Lil's going to think better of it and blink. And then, wow, speed away to safety on that river.
Wow. That's... You know how much control that takes to not just go on that Leshrac? That is so much control from VP, deciding not to try to blow him up and just getting out of there instead. Why throw away your 9k lead?
Yeah, they have to worry about the Dazzle. If the Dazzle's not the one being initiated on, he will probably get off Grave in all likelihood, and that causes a lot of issues.
It really does. Bane? I mean, this is what Solo does. Plays that super hard 6 support while your Slardar, Midas, Blink, going for a BKB, actually has the Ogre Axe. Oh, yeah, it is an Ogre Axe, not a club anymore. Just making sure.
It changes too much for my taste.
What is this Ogre carrying? No one knows. And top lane, this should be not a free tier 2, but it should be a tier 2 nonetheless.
Smoke was popped right away because there was a bounty hunter there. Dust not going to hit him.
Oh, and Book 3 going to clear these wards out.
And the Mjolnir doing work.
They can't even get the tower.
It will not be in deny range, actually. Arrow comes out.
Oh no, Bardinho is a little bit far behind. Oh, he's tanking on purpose.
Yeah, he knows what's going on. He's going to walk to the right, or not. Just stand there and resign to your death. That's fine, too.
Yep, buy time. I mean, it's a smart play. He knew he was dying. Might as well grave yourself and buy a little more time. Phantom Lancer is farming still reasonably well, but it just feels like against a lifestealer, just doesn't do all that much.
The Radiance almost online for Ramses. I'm so excited. I love this. Don't think he's going to go inside an Ancient and control it and push waves.
He'll probably just kill people.
Yeah, he'll just use it to actually kill people. It'll be a little bit more effective than we're used to seeing.
Top lane looks like where they want to push, and Mirana does so much damage. Ooh, middle.
Right now, there's a Fiend's Grip. They're going to destroy Sand King before anybody can react. Solo, quick Nightmare on himself to dodge a bit of damage. And they'll just be in and out. It's kind of the name of the game for Virtus Pro. You're able to pick off people with ease and then just back up to safety.
Yep, because they were pushing that top tower at the same time. So free tier 2 tower and a free offlane Sand King kill. VP looks to just be rolling right now.
Spirit Vessel getting pretty close here for Solo. Hasn't been picked up as often as I thought it would, but when it's been picked up, it's pretty strong, I would say.
Because, I mean, you mostly get your Urn on your 5 hero, right? And then it costs so much to get it to a Spirit Vessel.
Yeah. But worth the investment, I have to say.
Middle lane. Oh, he's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, he gets open wounds up. Does not have Doppelganger, and thus is destroyed. Bardinho not there in time. Ramses showing off that Radiance now.
And by a little bit of trouble, I mean he's just instantly dead. He used Doppelganger offensively to farm, and that was not the play. He's probably going to have to almost just instantly buy back unless they want to lose this tower.
Yeah, you might have to, but we'll see. Lil, nice counter initiation with the Crush. Looks like the Roar is going to be onto Dazzle. Will they be able to clean him up? The buyback is there for the PL. So with that, VP might want to back.
Wait, he's in the Ancient.
He's in the Ancient. He's doing the meme. I love Ramses. Oh, this is great. It's not effective, but it's great. It's not very good, Grant, but it's fun.
And I just runs away as a thunder. All right, I'm out of here.
Damage has been done. I've showed up in a Triceratops with Radiance. I can retire now.
And they're fine with just backing out. Obviously, even with PL farming, he has the buyback gold penalty, so he's not farming anything.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Not able to catch anybody out, and that's a huge investment. 15k net worth lead for Virtus Pro. This is going to be a real tough one for SG to get back in. Arrow will just miss Laposa, but the right clicks are there as no one. I still can't get used to this 3-charge lead.
Oh my goodness.
It is pretty ridiculous. He has Sandstorm up in 1 second, so we'll be okay.
Theo actually get a spot out Solo. He has a haste rune on him. Just giving him some vision. They know where everyone's at. Lil might be in trouble now.
He gets Phantom Lance up. And actually Split Earth will connect, so they will find the very farmed Lil Slardar. Midas is off cooldown as well. Fiend's Grip used to full effect as Bounty Hunter finds his way to Death Town.
They're fine with that 1-for-1 trade. I mean, just 1-for-1, the 4 rolls, even though Slardar is worth a little bit more, I mean, they can't do anything without Bounty Hunter. They're going to go for the top tier 2, and it's been low for so long. They're finally going to bring it down, it seems.
Yeah, honest. One would think this tower is dead.
And it is. Level 20 picked up on Lush. He goes for a 25% evasion.
They know that an arrow connected, and it is on the Invis PL.
Wow, so I like that he went for the evasion against Lifestealer as well as Beastmaster. And Ramsey's getting gone on, but that'll be the end of that engagement.
Rage, Moonlight Shadow, and we have the mana break talent now on No One. As far as 25 is concerned, we talked about this a bit. I think you're in agreement. Split shot, or sorry, multi-shot Sacred Arrows probably better.
I think that was the cost. I actually don't like that. I love the Moonlight Shadow. It's like 30-second cooldown if you get that.
Yeah, how long does Moonlight Shadow last? It's basically 15-second downtime, right?
Yeah, which is extremely insane. Obviously, it's pretty heavy mana cost. Well, not that much actually at all. It's 75. I like it, but it's so much vision, right? You always talk about vision heroes, and Mirana with 3 arrows gives so much.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see somebody pick that up, but at the same time, the arrows are quite good for sieging high ground, especially, just to give that vision.
I know you were one who was talking about you love the 30% critical strike right on PL.
Oh yeah, what level is he right now?
He's 21.
Okay.
He's probably gonna get there.
I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't seen it yet, but it sounds good because it works on illusions and it's pretty high crit actually.
It is. Oh, and they're actually going on the Beastmaster, maybe.
Burrow Strike is there. Lil is still infested. They're going to roar the Phantom Lancer, and that's going to end up being a dieback.
Good lord.
No grave for you as Dazzle drops to the deck as well. Leshrac looks to be next on the list. A Fiend's Grip is reserved just for him. Epicenter combination comes in, but Laposa takes more damage than he's dealt out. And this looks to honestly be perhaps the end of the game as VP has just dominated this game in fashion.
No waves are pushed in. They're trying to can they do
backdoor
this?
that. It's the Radiance.
Can they do it? They're actually going to be able to take this down. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Oh, see you later.
Lots of time wasted, but they're going to probably still end up getting it. I mean, Phantom Lancer's dead for 60 seconds, and they know he does not have buyback.
Wow, just the full backdoor. They're going to get the melee barracks through backdoor protection as well.
The power of Beastmaster, my friends.
Really is. They don't even care about the range Rex. They're just going to TP on out. Guess we don't have to worry about waves being pushed anymore for those dire teams. They get a kill. They're taking some objectives.
Indeed. And Lil probably going to finish up his BKB before getting into another engagement.
Third
Solo
Roche.
trying to take out this shrine by himself, then realizes he's actually Bane Elemental, so can't do it. So we'll thus go into the Roche pit where we will see the third Roshan, who gets the Refresher Shard.
They have no clue. I don't think it really matters.
I'm pretty sure you give it to no one, so he has 6 leaps.
Is that how it would work in a charge-based ability?
Yeah, Refresher recharges the charge.
Are you sure? Are you willing to bet on this?
Bet what, exactly?
No, I don't know. I was just
bet my reputation, which I don't have any? Yes, absolutely.
All right, good.
Easy peasy.
I'm pretty sure you're correct. I just wanted to know how confident you were.
I'm 80% confident in that.
They give it to Beastmaster. Get the double roar. Get the, maybe you summon a creep you don't want. I'll just get another one. Whatever.
Maybe I'll get that Wild Wing one day. If I refresh it. I really want that Wild Wing. I just feel bad for him,
For who?
The Wild Wing.
But he just died.
Left out.
Shouldn't you be happy that he's not just dying?
Well, it doesn't always die. Well, I guess with the duration, I suppose. But then you can get a Helmet Dominator and take him over and keep him forever as your pet.
Oh, this meta, like I said, just advancing.
Alright, this bottom shrine's being taken out by Virtus Pro.
He has a heart on Lifestealer, and it's impossible to kill him. The PL just doesn't do damage against the Lifestealer. That's just how it is, and now that he has that heart, absolutely no damage will be done to him.
Yeah, this is likely the final siege of the game. We're going to have the initiation, this time on Bounty Hunter. He drops immediately. Fiend's Grip, used from very far range. Split Earth will cancel it. Nice Grave saving the SK for now. Bounty Hunter will trade his life. We saw the second roar come out now thanks to that Refresher Shard. It is used on Dazzle. Mana drained completely. In the meantime, Mirana's like, I'm taking your buildings. Objective-based gaming for the win as Ramses right-clicks away. And this looks to be a second Rax and close to a third here in the middle.
Yep, we'll go down and we'll just get these mega creeps. They still have the top one. Here comes the Epicenter, though. He goes in and only hits on Pasha, and, well, he's just dead. Pasha might go down, though. It would be a kill. And they will get it.
They get him. Ramses, though, again, focusing on the buildings. There's a gem on the deck. He doesn't care about his teammates. Like, you have Aegis. Just let me finish off this range Rax, get some megas, and let's be done with this.
They're trying to save it. Doesn't look like they can, though. Stun in 4. No, sir.
And that is going to be mega creeps going the way of Virtus Pro. No one might end up going down here. Doesn't have the Refresher Shard for that. Oh, nice Burrow Strike. Crush almost saving him. Not enough this time for VP, but again, they walk away with the better trade.
Yeah, ADR is farm level 24, has the Shivas now, but like you said, they're against Mega Creeps. They can defend for a little bit, but the thing is, sometimes you're like, oh, we're just gonna let the Mega Creeps push in. We're gonna continue farming. I have a feeling when all of them are alive, VP's just gonna run straight at them. They don't really have much
VP
to
style, so yeah, why not?
Just run uphill, go for it.
Have we seen the Spirit Vessel used?
We have.
How was it? Was it everything you dreamed of?
I've seen it before, you know.
Well, we've seen a couple games.
It is what it is.
I feel like in games where you have a dedicated healer,
yeah,
it's like an Omni Knight, for example. Just amplifying that heal is pretty insane.
That's good. I love it offensively with the AA. We saw that a couple times. It's really good. Ramsey's almost level 25 now. I mean, he's pretty much 6-slotted. Maybe he'll sell that armlet for an Assault Kyrus.
Do you think they're... So, for the 25 on Lifestealer, the Rage is way better,
Rage
right?
is way better. 2% is just not that good. Unless you're against like a CK or somebody, maybe with a heart.
You gotta carry Centaur, you gotta eat right through. Very important stuff.
If you're playing loaded a LAN, he might make it too, I don't know.
Manta style all the way. I missed that, man. I'm not gonna lie. That was a week of joy for me.
Oh yeah, I remember how much everyone else hated it. You're just posting. This is the best patch we've ever had.
I loved it. I only got to play one game though.
Oh, here we go. SG not quite giving up. All their lanes pushed in for now. Try to make something happen. Unfortunately, they cannot, and the scan will be successful.
So now we got an 8-second rage on Ramses. So 50% uptime. Very ridiculous. Lil infested now.
I love the Pasha just pushing. He got the Alpha Wolf. Those creeps do so much damage.
Oh yeah. Look at plus 29 damage on these Mega Creeps, as if they need more damage.
Costa will be here to defend it.
Did he go the boar talent? Yeah, plus 40 boar damage.
I'll take your tribute.
Man, his entire skill set right now, everything feels really fluid with Beastmaster.
And even if not, like 7 armor is still good. 500 health is insanely good. Like Beastmaster just got the...
He's going to get the nerf bet, I'm pretty sure.
More than likely. The 2 Hawks summon, I guess we can leave that one. I don't think anyone will ever get that.
Yeah. Although the Hawks are way more tanky than I originally thought, honestly.
But 40 attack speed.
Yeah, it's...
in an AoE.
It's close to a Hyperstone for your whole team.
Yeah.
It almost doubles the actual inner beast. I didn't realize
exactly.
that. Okay.
It's 2 times pretty much, a little bit less. Vlad's up on Slaughter. They could probably just push in now. They still want to play it a little bit careful. Nope, they're going to move forward.
Yeah, Crush onto the PL. Arrow doesn't look like it's connecting on him, but the PL gets graved. Able to be saved this time. BKB's Pop galore. The Rage, never-ending Rage for Ramses as Dazzle's taken out with ease. 4DR in the meantime. Tries to get off a Split Earth, but ends up suiciding himself. And what else can you do at this point? You are down 31,000 against Virtus Pro, the major winners.
Yeah, but people seem to forget just because they had a rough series yesterday against Vici. I mean, more goes how good Vici was, and VP will take this best of 1, and guess what? They are now in the points. No matter what, they will earn points. They're in top 4.
Very well played from VP. It is a best of 1, of course, and SG will go home, but they did, I have to say, they did way better than expected. At least a lot of people expected.
They put up a good fight, took down Immortals. Even this game, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you give up Bane as well as Beastmaster. A lot of people calling those actually the 2 strongest heroes in the patch, right? A lot of people are saying that. You give up both of them, try to see what you can do. You go with your the Bounty Hunter as well as a defensive support, and then Sand King. They won with it against Immortals earlier, and they won with it in a bunch of other tournaments, unfortunately.